Hello darlings, welcome to my home. I'm Catherine and today we are going to be getting ready for Pride. I'm going to tracks out here in Denver and I'm just going to be painting, talking a little bit about my Pride experience, some drag race stuff, and doing a fun little makeup look. This will be a re-upload. I totally messed up the sound on the first time. I forgot to introduce myself. And I think there's just some fun little tweaks that I can do to make the video better. So I'm gonna leave the original one, but also re-upload it so you have a better kind of viewing experience. So let's see where the brush takes us and let's get started. So today I'm doing my Pride makeup. Tonight I'm going to tracks. We're gonna go see Nymphia Wind, Plain Jane. It's the start of Pride weekend in Denver. So I decided, why don't I just film my makeup? This is gonna be my first video on the channel. I'm still getting used to talking to the camera that's there. My display is down here, mirror is there. I will also be using my KimChi Chi because, hi gay. I want to use as many queer brands today as I can, but I always want to support, the queens, and this is one of the first things I got from a drag queen brand or whatever. They're just people, but you can hold it to make it brighter and hold it to make it more dim. So if I'm looking down, that's what's up. So I have my headphone in, I'm going to listen to some music a little bit, we're going to talk. So yeah. So also I'm not gonna do full foundation and all that. I don't even have concealer. I don't do the full face anymore. I don't really care. Do what you want with that information. I figured I'd start on my eyes. We're gonna do some very bright stuff. I practiced last night, but it was much bigger than what I'm probably gonna do. We are going to be using KimChi Chic and Naomi Smalls, the 2 Queens 1 Desert palette. It's vegan friendly, lovely. So that's the inside. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to stick with maybe these, or maybe kind of like what Naomi is going on right there. They both have similar colors, just different shapes. So love that always. They're 2 fun queens. I actually saw Naomi Smalls in a pizza shop outside, right across from Berlin in Chicago. Not everybody's obsessed with Drag Race the way I am, we'll say that. I've been watching since the first season, so it's not I wouldn't say I'm obsessed. I would say I've just been a long time fan. Got to go see Vegas live, so that was fun. But Naomi's one of those queens that I don't really look anything like her, but that really has nothing to do with how I'm influenced by somebody. Always love her makeup, and it was really fun to see her on All Stars being a little more free. But anyway, so we're also going to use the Juvia's Place eye primer in shade 1. Juvia's Place is such a good brand for, they're black owned, female owned. The color payoff is just insane with Juvia's Place, and so I really want to get a palette, but I have all these other palettes that have similar colors, whatever, so we're not going to do that. But basically this isn't a tutorial. This is just talking, doing makeup, having a little laugh, and getting hyped for Pride. I'm so excited. If you guys have never been to tracks, it's nationally known, one of the, I think it's the oldest gay bar in Denver, or I don't know if it in Colorado, but definitely in Denver. I don't know how far down I want to do this, but it's all gonna make sense later on. So basically I'm just priming. I always use too much. I think a really hard part about makeup sometimes, especially when you're just doing it on your own, you're not really trying to be, I'm not trying to be Miss Fame if we're talking about drag queens. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. It's just fun makeup. And this also has to be worn. Like, it has to make it till 10 tonight, and we're going to sushi at like 7, I think. Hopefully I won't look so crazy like walking into sushi. But whatever. That's kind of the fun of Pride. Wait, okay, let's see. Now we've opened Le Palette. I kind of wanted to also use... I don't have much from Trixie Cosmetics, but this was the sugar pill. This is like what I think of as the beginning of Trixie Cosmetics was like this. I don't know, I might just use Life Size for like a base blush. So my like experience with Pride, I used to live near, right next to Chill Bar. Like, I shared a wall with Chill Bar in Louisville, Kentucky. It's on Bardstown Road. I went there for like one of their prides. That was the year that they had blocked off the street and Todrick Hall was playing. This is the I'm Not Yolking Bitch.
I'm not joking, bitch.
Speaking of Alyssa and Coco, so yeah, like, back to Pride. I live near Chicago. We didn't really do it there. I do feel like I missed out a little bit. I identify as pansexual, which is just not, to me, it's not like a big part of my personality. For me, it's been a whole journey. I had been engaged to a man and we just ended up together for a while. So anyway, but before him, I was actually with a girl in high school. I had crushes on everybody. So it was one of those things where it was like, am I gay? But then people started to call me a lesbian, and I was like, that's not true at all. And then when I was with my partner for so long, it's like it's a straight looking relationship. We'll say that. Straight looking. But I think we all know that means absolutely nothing. I am finding more and more, like, the older I get, the more I want to be involved. I've been, like, an ambassador for queer people, but I don't feel like I've been able to be in the community as much as I want to. I also, like, moved a lot, so it's hard to feel like a part of anything without feeling like you're intruding. But that's a whole other subject. That's a story for another day. I probably will use a lot of Drag Race references, just like, if you don't know it. I really want to make a reference video like Nymphia, the Nymphia channel. I love them.
We can't just upload this, can we?
I just want to be more a part of the Denver queer community, because I've been here longer than it's only been like 2 or 3 years, but I've been here longer than I've been anywhere really, in like a stable mindset, I should say. So yeah, so we were at Trax for my birthday, for Drag Nation, and that was like a month ago, and I knew, obviously I knew Pride was happening, but I was in the bathroom and I look over and they have flyers for all their stuff, and it was Nymphia Wind and Plain Jane. Obviously, like, the reigning queen coming for Pride is a pretty big deal, I think, even though it's a Friday. She's probably flying all over the world and all sorts of stuff, but the fact that, like, these giant queens are coming here is pretty awesome. Like, we have queens here who are giant, like Jessica Labor. She's the one who's like TikTok viral right now, or whatever, viral online for doing the like Ask a Drag Queen for $1 kind of thing. I saw this flyer and was like, okay, like, we're obviously going to this, right? I just knew I had to go. This one's called Mojane. I think we're just doing a basic kind of winged shadow. I don't know if I'm gonna do liner or not. My eyes kind of get closed off because I got the hoods. It looks a little cray-cray, but my eyes are also, like, I think this eyebrow is a little higher. Who knows? I don't know, and I don't really care. I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Kath and Kim. It's bad. Look at these are all the Wet n Wild, like, pink tip brushes. So we're just doing Cactus in there. Bing, bing, bing. someday I'll get better at this and have better lighting and all sorts of stuff, but for now we're having fun. So I kind of just want the pop from the inner. I have dark circles, so like I have to be careful because I'm not using concealer. I just might use some powder or something, but try not to get too, for stuff like this, it's like I'm not being a makeup mogul. I'm kind of just having fun putting color on my head. So that's how it looks. I'm gonna leave it, let it sit for like 2 seconds by slapping it out. We're slapping the schwank on. I have like Dutch neighbors, and Labka always wanted to, like the little girl always wanted to play schmank, and at first I was like, I'm fucking clue. I had no clue what she was talking about, but it's makeup in Dutch. And so now I mean I was like maybe 10 at the oldest when we lived there, so that's my like memory is like schmink, so I say it all the time now. Anyway, so right now I'm doing Bear With Me Geek. I kind of do this like I could have better coverage, but you gotta remember this is gonna be a nightclub, and also Nymphia Wind and Plain Jane are gonna be there, and a bunch of other local queens. So it's like their makeup's gonna be better than mine no matter what I do, really. And I'm not really there to perform. I'm not, you know, I just want to have fun. So I'm just spraying it down. I'm going to, you know, clean it up a little bit.
A few moments later.
Look at that, baby. Look at that, baby. What are you doing? Oh, she makes me happy over there. Okay. So anyway, I get off track really easily, especially if I don't have like a, you know, script or anything. I'm gonna do an introduction video, so everyone can just leave me alone. But I think I kind of like this. Sometimes I just like sit and like ding 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 ding. Who is that? Isn't that Valentina? Ding 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 ding. I'm gonna see what life size looks like. So now I have placed said life size. We're gonna do the Gen Z. You know what they do? I don't really identify with like millennials either, so that's not, it's not much, but I think it's gonna be good. Because I keep for like I'm going to sushi in like half an hour, so I'm glad I started this when I did. So this is NYX foil play. There we go. Whatever, that's good enough. What I want, okay, we'll try base tape. What I want is like a little ging bling bling under the eyeballs, but I gotta stay on time because I still gotta get dressed, figure out what I'm gonna do with my hair, take the puppy out, and I need a mirror like in front of me, but it'll happen eventually. Also, BRAT. Anybody listening to the new Charlie XCX? I'm so excited. It's a BRAT summer, y'all. Okay, so I just decided to get into the geesh, get into the outfit. So extravagant. It's literally just black pants, black like wide trumpet pants. I can't remember I mean, this is pretty much it. I'm not gonna do much more. I guess I could have, you know, there's a lot more I could do, but I don't really care. I'm not really here to be glam. I might do some glam stuff. I really want to do like some of the drag race tutorials. Like I have to do Morphine Love Dion. I think that would look insane in that. I really want to do like a Rock'em Sakura, but I think it looks pretty good from, you know, just like not knowing what the heck I was doing and just having fun. With big eye looks, like I always have trouble with the lips, so this is just that lipstick queen stuff my mom gave it to me. Here's the final look. I'm getting used to all the things, and the displays right there where I'm looking. Here, mirrors there. We will see you over at Trax. It is 7:13. I think I'm gonna make it to the 7:30 call time of sushi. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Yes.
Everyone knows that.
Made it to tracks. It's gonna be fun.
Okay, I'm back from tracks. I'm so tired. It was really fun. It just gets so hot, and I'm like sensitive to heat. So, but this is what the makeup looks like. I haven't really looked bad for it. It looks pretty good for. I mean, we were there for several hours. We did sushi until like 10, I think, like 9 or 10. And then we basically got in the club at like 11:15. Yeah, I mean, I got quite a few compliments. I would probably do like a little bit of eyeliner next time. It doesn't look as it looks better in the mirror than it does on the camera right now. Let's see. It's because it's the lights.
Sure, Jan.
This is made for in the dark dancing. It looks good in the mirror. Somebody gave me this. I put my hair up like I don't know, 10 minutes into dancing. Willow did a whole like Charlie XCX mix from BRAT, the new album, and I was really hoping somebody would, so that was really nice. And then there were some of the like local queens from Drag Nation, which is awesome if you can be in Denver for the Drag Olympics. So it was really fun, and they had the winner of that here today. They had Nini Coco, is like probably my favorite Denver queen right now. Her and Jessica Lahore are really fun to go see in person, but I haven't really been disappointed by any of the local shows. So do that. There's a lot of campy queens. There's the glamatondra. There's the dancing queens. There's everything here. So that's why I like it. So I'm glad I went, and it was really fun. I met some new people. I'm kind of like happy to be back in my apartment. It's 2:58 a.m. right now. But it was a successful night. I'm ready to go to bed. I don't think I would have had it go any other way. So I think we'll end it there. But hopefully I will have a new look for Sunday. If not, thanks for joining me. Bye.